So Italy will play in the white caps, Serbia in the blue caps, and first reigning champion Serbia is being introduced to the crowd. So comes the number 1, Gojko Pijetlovic, the goalkeeper, 36 years of age. Then the number 2, Dusan Mandic, the left-hander, 13 goals, who is named so far the best Serbian goalkeeper in the tournament. Number 3, Nikola Dedovic, 7 goals. Number 4, Sava Rangelovic, player of OFC Budapest. Number 5, Milos Čuk. In the number 6 cap, Duško Pijetlovic. Number 7, Nemanja Vico. Number 8, Milan Aleksic. In the number 9 cap, Nikola Jakšić, player of Ferencvaros, Champions League winner last year. Number 10, the captain, Filip Filipovic. Number 11, another OST player, Andrija Prajinovic, 8 goals so far in the tournament. Number 12, Stefan Mitrovic, former Hungarian top goal scorer in the Hungarian Championship. And Branislav Mitrovic also represents the Hungarian club, OST Budapest. And here's the former world and European champion player, Dejan Savic, the head coach of the Serbian team. So Italy will play in the white caps. They are being introduced now. Here's the first choice goalkeeper, Marco Del Lungo, in the number 1 cap. The number 2, Francesco Di Fulvio, who of course won the LAN award in the men's competition, so voted best player in the men's competition by the European Federation. Number 2, Di Fulvio. Number 3, Stefano Luongo. Number 4, the captain, Pietro Fioli. Number 5, Andrea Fondelli. Number 6, Alessandro Velotto. Number 7, Vincenzo Renzuto Iodice. Number 8, Gonzalo Echenique. Number 9, Nicolo Figari. Number 10, Michel Bodegaz. Number 11, Matteo Aicardi. The number 12, Vincenzo Dolce. And the other goalkeeper, Gianmarco Nicosia, who stood in the Italian goal only for 9 minutes and 24 seconds at the European Championships. And the legendary head coach, Alessandro Campagna. So the 2 referees of this match, Michiel Zwart from the Netherlands and György Kun from Hungary. Now the 2 national anthems.
Remain standing for the national anthem of Italy.
the world champion against the Olympic and European champion, but only for the 5th place here at the European Championships in 2020 at the Duna Arena. That is still an interesting duel between Italy and Serbia. Here's the Italian roster once again. The best goal scorer in the team so far, in the number 4, the captain, Pietro Fioli, scoring a total of 10 times. This is, of course, one of the oldest duel in history involving the Yugoslav era as well. Their first clash at the European Championships took place 80 years ago. And believe it or not, in the 80 matches they faced each other, Italy could never beat the Serbs. Serbia leads 15-0. 3 matches were tied. They played the final here in Budapest in 2001. Not here, of course, at Duna Arena, but on the Margaret Island. And the last time when they faced each other, it was in Eindhoven 8 years ago in the semi-final, when the score was 12-8 for the Serbs. There were occasions when Italy could catch the Serbs. The most highlighted was the World Championships final in Shanghai 2011, where the Settebello won 8-7 in extra time. In the 2003 semi-finals, they also won by 6-5. Now the Serbs also saw wins in this millennium in 2007, 6-3. 2 years later in the 8th final, 7-5. And 5 years ago in the semi-final, 10-5. One of the most memorable matches ever, Yugoslavia beat Italy 12-11 in the 1986 World Championship final, which was the longest game of the modern era, with 8 by 3 minutes of extra time. The exact result was 12-11 for Yugoslavia. In recent Olympics, Serbia beat Italy 10-8 in the semis in Rio 2016, while in London 2012, Italy bested the Serbs 9-7 in the semis. In Beijing 2008, Italy won 13-12 in the stakeless last round preliminary match. Italy won't have fond memories from this championship. This is the first time ever that both the men's and the women's team failed to get past the quarterfinals. Since 1991, in each edition, at least one of the teams, but mostly both. In 1995, they won an unprecedented and still unmatched double gold in Vienna, made the semi-finals. This is the first time since 1999 that Serbia hasn't reached the semi-finals at the European Championships. Earlier one has to go back to 1947. You see the other occasion after World War II, when Yugoslavia finished outside the top 4. At that time they were 8. Apart from 1947 and 99, they've always been among the best 4 sides at the Europeans. For the first time ever, the Serbs lost back-to-back quarterfinals at major events, both at the Worlds in Gwangju, and here Spain hosted them in the quarterfinal. And considering regular time only, Serbia remained unbeaten since 2014 at the Europeans. The last defeat in 4 by 8 minutes came here in Budapest 2014 in the 3rd round of the prelims against Hungary. Since then they played 23 matches, they won 21 and they had 2 draws. This time they lost in the penalty shootout in the quarterfinal. It's another unbeaten match in regular time. So Italy in the white caps. And first possession, they won the first 3 off. Only 6 seconds on the shot clock. Shot from really tight distance. And it's a corner throw, the first save of Branislav Mitrovic, the Serbian goalkeeper. Number 8, Gonzalo Echenique. The full VO, 4 seconds to the shot clock, and shot by Echenique. His first attempt of the game. So already 2 saves by Branislav Mitrovic, Serbian goalkeeper. Filipovic. That's a great chance for Serbia, and that's a 5-meter penalty. Penalty foul coming from Vincenzo Renzuto. So he's the first personal foul, and the penalty for Serbia. Great chance to take the lead. It's actually Filipovic who takes the lead for Serbia. So one of the players who play in the Italian championships in Pro Recco. Here's the penalty foul coming from Vincenzo Renzuto, and no chance to save for Marco Del Lungo. And the Italians are pushing forward to Nico equalizer in this placement match. Fulvio, Luongo. And that's the first exclusion of the game. Filipovic, his first major foul. So 6-5 for the first time for Italy. Di Fulvio. Ecenique. And another save by Mitrovic. The Italians are still yet to score. Here's the assist. Niccolò Figari and Velotto managed to make that equalizer for Italy. Mitrovic, Stefan Mitrovic, of course, new player, gets it back. And the save by Marco Del Lungo, his first one in this match. Still 1-0 for Serbia after this penalty goal from Filipovic. Di Fulvio. Luongo. Back to Di Fulvio. Ecenique. Figari. And that's a great action goal coming from Francesco Di Fulvio. The Milan Male Player of the Year in 2019, Francesco Di Fulvio, who makes it 1-0. And it's goal number 8 for him at the European Championships. Absolutely no chance for Mitrovic. 7 goals from the field, 1 goal from a penalty for Di Fulvio in the tournament. Nedovic, and an exclusion from the Italian team is the number 8, Gonzalo Ecenique, who leaves the pool. His first personal foul. Nedovic, Mandic, Chuk, and Andrija Pjanovic hitting left post. They still have the possession. 6-6 already, and the Italians steal the ball. So 1 goal apiece. A match for 5th place at the European Championships. Di Fulvio, the Italian goal scorer. Lajnovic making the foul, and he pushes forward. And Di Fulvio rather throws the ball to the corner. Not to give the chance for the Serbs to with a quick counter-attack. Trajnovic. It's a turnover foul. Halfway through the first quarter. Penalty goal by the Serbian team captain Filip Filipovic. In response by Francesco Di Fulvio from the Settebello. So Italy and Serbia in this placement match. It's 1-1. Exclusion. Milos Chuk leaves the pool. It's a 6-on-5 for Italy for the second time. And this time they take advantage of that. And the goal scorer, number 10, Michel Bodegas. The French-born player of the Italian team. And for the first time, Italy takes the lead against Serbia. There's the exclusion foul coming from Milos Chuk. And full finish by Bodegas. And goal number 7 in the tournament. Exclusion this time from the Italian side. So Fioli, the Italian team captain, leaves the pool. It's the first personal foul. And it's going to be 6-on-4. Another exclusion. This time Vincenzo Dolce is out. And that's going to be 2 for Serbia. From that double power play, they managed to find an equalizer. The goal scorer is Milan Aleksic. Goal number 5 in the tournament. Aleksic, who plays in Barceloneta. The Lungo managed to touch the ball, almost a save. So the disappointment of Sandro Velotto is still going to be 2 for Serbia. Dolce. Eight seconds to the shot clock. Dolce. And the save by Mitrovic. And it's going to be a corner throw for Italy. The attempt came by Vincenzo Renzuto. So at least another 20 seconds for the team of Alessandro Campagna. Delhi, and another exclusion. So once again, extra play advantage for Italy. Nikola Jakšić is out. And another save by Mitrovic. Save number 5 already. 71.4% save efficiency so far by Branislav Mitrovic. And this time the left post saves the Serbs. Maybe once again a slight touch by Branislav Mitrovic. Let's check this one once again. No. It's only the post. So a chance for Settebello. And save on the other side by Marco Del Lungo. Second save of the Italian goalkeeper. Icardi saves the ball for Fondelli. Dolce. And the shot from distance by Alessandro Velotto. And blocked by the Serbs. So we are inside the last minute of the first quarter now. Then Savic. coach of the Serbs. And that's a lucky goal. Well, Marco Del Lungo turned to be really unlucky this time, and it's 3-2 for Serbia. Here's a shot on the crossbar, and yeah, it was fully inside. It's confirmed as well. For the second goal by the Serbian captain, Filip Filipovic. There's the joy of the Serbian substitute players at the bench. Now he's being rested for a couple of minutes. Velotto, Di Fulvio, Diongo, and Renzuto in his latest attempt, easily blocked by the Serbs. We have another 20 seconds before the end of the first quarter. No foul on the Serbian player. And the very last moment, a shot from big distance, saved by Branislav Mitrovic. Dejan Savic can't believe that. He doesn't say anything. So, a one-goal lead for Serbia after the first 8 minutes. Here's the last offensive play by the Serbs. Dusan Mandic tried to do something against two defenders. So it's Serbia 3, Italy 2. And in a few moments, we'll have the first quarter statistics. The first quarter statistics, only 80% is shot efficiency for Italy, and every second Serbian attempt turned to be successful. 3 goals out of 6 shots, I should say. 50% shot efficiency. And now Smimov, number 2. So Italy takes the ball. Once again, they have first possession. And they are trailing by 1 goal. Di Fulvio losing the ball. Rangelovic, Dedovic, Stefan Mitrovic. Mitrovic hitting the left post. Eccerike. Bodegas. Eccerike. Pioli. Five seconds on the shot clock, and one more pass to the center forward. And it's an exclusion, the first one in the second quarter. Sabaranjelovic goes out for the first time in this match. So far play for the Settebello. Pioli, and he makes it 3-all. That's the first goal in the second quarter. And the team captain, who's top scorer of his team so far in the tournament, with 11 goals to his name. And of course it's a really prestigious match, despite playing only for 5th place. At Italy against Serbia, it's always a big clash. And both teams want to finish this European tournament, European Championships, well. After the disappointing loss in the quarterfinal. Both teams have, of course, the Olympic quota. Italy winning the World Championships last year, and Serbia winning the World League. Shot from distance, hitting the crossbar. Spain and Hungary also have the quota. Spain with the silver medal. That's Ratko Rudic on the stands, head coach of Floreco. So Spain won the silver medal last year at the World Championships. They are in the final now here at the Europeans. So their opponent, the Hungarian team, will also clinch spot at the Tokyo Olympics. Exclusion. Number 11, the Italian team, Matteo Icardi, is out. Also his first personal foul. And the missed chance for Serbia this time. They are still yet to score in the second quarter. 3 minutes gone. The only goal scorer in this period is the Italian team captain, Pietro Fioli. Here he is, Fioli, and scores once again, this time an action goal. So 2 attempts and 2 goals so far by Fioli. 100% shot efficiency. And Italy turns the score. It's 4-3 for the Settebello. So 2 goals from Italy in the second quarter. And then Savic is not happy on the performance of his team in period number 2. Alexic. And the pass is too short to the center forward. No Duško Pijetlović, of course, today in the Serbian squad. So one of the center forwards is missing. Exclusion from Serbia. Andrija Prajinović leaves the pool. His first personal foul. Velotto. Eccerike. Velotto. 4 seconds to the shot clock. And Di Fulvio scores. 3 goals by Italy in succession. And for the first time, they have a 2-goal lead. And it's goal number 2 for Player of the Year in 2019. There's a slight touch by Mitrovic as well. That didn't turn to be enough to save that shot. 5-3 for Italy. Chuk. Intrusion from the Settebello this time. Stefano Luongo is out for 20 seconds. And the serve score. So they tighten the gap. Sava Rangelovic making it 5-4 for Italy. One of those players, he played in the Hungarian Championship. He's a player of ORC Budapest, team which fights for place in the then final tournament in the Champions League. And they have a good chance to reach that. They have to finish among the best 4 teams of the group. Branislav Mitrovic, of course, and Andrija Plejnovic, also players of ORC. And the last 3 minutes of quarter number 2, and an exclusion from Serbia. Filipovic. No, actually it's Nikola Jakšić is out with his second personal foul, and there's a punishment. And once again, Francesco Di Fulvio on the score sheet. Goal number 3 in this match, and goal number 10 in the tournament for Di Fulvio. That's a great finish. And another power play goal for Italy. And they regain the 2-goal lead. Here's Sava Rangelovic on the bench, being rested for a couple of minutes. Filipovic. Mandic. There's the next exclusion. So now 6-5 for Serbia. Nicolo Figari, his first major. Stefan Mitrovic. Mandic. Filipovic. Chuk. And Mandic loses the ball. A 2-goal lead for Italy, and they have the possession as we are heading for the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Di Fulvio in the center forward position this time. That's the latest exclusion. Nemanja Vico with his first personal foul. Podelli, Echenike, Pioli, and this time shoots wide. Well, it was a great chance to even take a 3-goal lead, and the Italians missed that. Trejnovic. Filipovic. It's a good steal by Matteo Icardi. Only 1 goal from Serbia in this second quarter. 4 goals by the Settebello. An all improving performance by the Italians. Echenike. And this time they only find the back, the side of the net. So still 6-4, and the last minute of quarter number 2. Mandic. That's a great save by Marco Del Lungo. Save number 3 by the Italian goalkeeper. "30 seconds to go before half-time. Fioli. Fioli. Di Fulvio. That's a great move. It misses the target. Almost goal number 7 for Italy. Now the last 12 seconds of the second quarter. And the wrong pass to Rajinovic, and the tackle actually still by Matteo Icardi with his head. Well, Alessandro Campagna also like that. Italians love soccer as well, of course. That's a great move by Di Fulvio, but right after that, a missed chance for Italy. But despite that, they won the second quarter by 4-1. So they turn the score, and at halftime it's Italy 6, Serbia 4. The halftime statistics: 21% shot efficiency for Italy and 40% shot efficiency for Serbia. 19 attempts already by the Italians and only 10 by the Serbs. That's a very significant difference between the two teams. Both sprints were won by Italy so far. 7 personal fouls apiece. 6 steals already by the Settebello. And let's check top scorers as well. Di Fulvio from Italy scoring 3 times. Filipovic with 2 goals. Top scorer of the Serbian team so far in this game. So Italy qualified for the quarterfinal directly. Now we can see it's going to be Vojko Pijatovic who will replace Milica Mitrovic in the Serbian goal. So, about the previous results, Italy qualified for the quarterfinal directly with 3 wins. They beat Greece by 10-6, France by 10-7, and Georgia 18-6. In the quarters, they lost to Montenegro 10-8, and then beat Russia 14-12 in the crossovers. Serbia won its group and qualified directly to the quarters. They beat Russia 20-9, Romania 15-7, and the Netherlands 11-4. And they fell to Spain in the penalty shootout. And then beat Greece 12-9 in the crossovers. So change in the Serbian goal. Vojko Pijatovic has replaced Branislav Mitrovic. Still Marco Del Lungo in front of the Italian goal. And there's swim of number 3 and one of the fastest waterpolo players in the world, Pietro Fioli, takes the ball once again. Italy has a 2-goal lead and they have the first possession in the third quarter. Fioli. Echenike, first attempt of this period. It's a missed one. Čuk, Rajinovic, and another steal by the Italians. Andrea Fondelli catching the ball in the air. Long pass to Vincenzo Dolce. Eccenike. Di Fulvio. Fiori. Still Fioli. And the shot in the very last moment, almost successful. But in the end, the left post saves Vojko Pijetlovic and the Serbian team. So this third quarter is still goalless. Mandic. It's another bad pass by the Serbs. Well, they started this match pretty well, but despite a great performance in the first quarter, they only scored once since then. That's a deflected shot, a great block by the Serbs, I should say. Still 6-4. More than 2 minutes gone from this third period. Aleksic. Mandic. Exclusion. First one in the third quarter. So 6-on-5 for Serbia. Vincenzo Dolce. That is a second personal foul. And the Serbs score. And they desperately needed that. Milos Čuk on the score sheet. And it's goal number 5 for Serbia. Čuk, who is, interestingly, player of Mlado Zagreb's Croatian club as a Serbian national player. Doesn't happen so often. He also used to play in Hungary in the team of Eger. So 6-5. And bad pass by the Italians this time. And a chance for Serbia to find an equalizer. Rajinovic. Rajinovic. Great save by the Lungo. Save number 4. Di Fulvio. Eccenike. Velotto. This time Matteo Icardi was in the center forward position. And he lost the ball, so halfway through the third quarter. Still a 1-goal lead for the team of Alessandro Campagna. Filipovic. A deflected shot goes over the crossbar. Nikola Dedovic in the latest attempt. So still only 1 goal in the third period, coming from Milos Čuk, who managed to tighten the gap. And that's another exclusion, this time from the Serbian side. 6-5 for Italy. And Andrea Krajinovic left the pool. Major number 2. And a missed chance for Italy. The number 9, Nicolo Ficari, tried to push the ball into the goal. He missed it. Now the Serbs give the ball away inside the last 3 minutes of this quarter. 6-5 for the Settebello. Ficari. Di Fulvio. 8 seconds to the shot clock. And saved by Pietlovic. Actually, it's save number 1 by Gojko Pietlovic, substitute goalkeeper. Mandic. This backhand shot from distance goes wide. Ecenica. Di Fulvio. Ecenica. Reflected shot once again, and a team timeout called by the Savic, the head coach of the Serbian team.
Pando, ti si napolju, vidim da si rikavela totalna, samo me zanima vas dvojica. Ti moraš da odmoriš malo. Ti ćeš vidjeti što nezgodnu stranu. Ovo je sve u redu, vodimo računa, samo ovo, molim vas, staju nam između, vodimo računa o kontru. I nemojte ove izmišljene šuteve, a da niko ne zna. Znači, mora obezbeđenje prvo da ide.
Savic was member of the world champion team back in 2003 in Barcelona, and 2 years later in Montreal as well. It's a double world champion as a player and a 3-time European champion, 2001, 2003 and 2006. The only major tournament which he didn't manage to win in the Serbian or the Serbian Montenegrin team was the Olympics. The exclusion once again. Team captain of the Italian team, Pietro Fioli, leaves the pool for the second time. But the Serbs miss the target. They only find crossbar. 6-5. And we are heading for the last minute of third quarter. Still no goals by the Italians so far in this period. Di Fulvio. So he's the crossbar. Filipovic. Echenike. An exclusion once again. And that means the team captain is out from the Italian side, Pietro Fioli, with his third major foul. The first ejection of the game. Filipovic. Čuk. Jakšić. And the ball is in the net. Nikola Jakšić, who makes it 6-all. Goal number 2 for Serbia in this period. And no chance for Marko Del Lungo. Jakšić, the player of Ferencváros, is the usual foul on Nemanja Vico. Then the assist from Milan Aleksić. And the cool finish by Nikola Jakšić. There's still a goalless period for Italy. Only 17 seconds to go. Ecevike. Di Fulvio. Exclusion. And Di Fulvio decides to keep the ball. He knows that Fioli almost surely will clinch the ball in the swim-off, and they will have the chance, maybe after a timeout, to finish this power play. So that's the end of quarter number 3. It's a goalless period for Italy. 2 goals coming from Serbia, so it's 6-all right before the last period. There's the statistics after quarter number 3. Only 23% shot efficiency for Italy, 37% for Serbia, and a couple of twists and turns in this match so far. Pietro Fioli, the team captain of the Sette Bello, is already out with 3 major fouls. Filip Filipovic is one of the 3 Serbian players who have 2 personal fouls to their names, just like Nikola Jakšić and Andrija Prajinovic. Also 2 majors by Vincenzo Dolce on the other side. So that's the last swim off, and Fioli wins this one. But he doesn't win that. Oh, it was Di Fulvio this time, not Fioli. Of course, he's out of the match. That was the main problem for Italy. I just forget about that fact. So Fioli was ejected, so that's why Di Fulvio tried to take the ball. No more power play this time. The Serbs lose the ball. And not forget, in case of a draw in regular time, the match goes to 5-meter penalty shootout. And Zuto. So Italians still have the possession. Ecevike. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And no shot at all by the Italians. Well, they haven't scored for a while. They haven't scored a single goal in the second half of the game. And now they are men down. Gonzalo Echenique is excluded with his second personal foul. And the Serbs take advantage of that. They turn the score. Milan Aleksic for the second time on the score sheet. And it's Serbia 7, Italy 6. Alessandro Campagna is complaining about something. That's a cool finish by Milan Aleksic. Player of Barceloneta. Former player of Szolnok, team which won the Champions League title here at the Duna Arena 3 years ago. Figari, Luongo. Menzuto. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And the block shot, with at least another 20 seconds for Italy. So they haven't scored for more than 10 minutes now. Exclusion. Milos Čuk with his second major foul. Renzuto. Velotto. Luongo. Renzuto. 3 seconds on the shot clock and another missed chance for Italy. Excellent defensive play by the Serbs. Rangelovic. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Stefan Mitrovic, Rangelovic. The shot goes over the crossbar. Nemanja Vico with the move. And still Milan Aleksic, the only goal scorer so far in this last quarter. Don't forget the 5th place is at stake in the European Championships. Velotto. Menzuto, Velotto. 5 seconds. And finally, Matteo Icardi breaks the deadlock for Italy, 7-0. Their first goal in the second half of the game. Icardi out of his second attempt. And he levels the score. Another Recco player. There are a couple of fans in both teams, so it's absolutely understandable that Ratko Rudic, the head coach of Recco, is once again here at the Duna Arena, watching his players. Krajinovic. Filipovic. An exclusion from Italy. Francesco Di Fulvio also his second personal foul. Oh, it's his first only. Krajinovic. An excellent save by Del Lungo. Still 7-0. Vincenzo Dolce. Di Fulvio. An exclusion, this time from the Serbian side. Mitrovic, latest excluded player. Now playing for Italy. A nice steal by the Serbs. And now the last 3 minutes of the game. Filipovic. Alexic. No foul this time. Mitrovic. And now Italy has a possession. And the team timeout called by Alessandro Campagna, the head coach of the Italian team.
Vieni qua. Spezza, batti in 4, Francesco in 5. Fai l'entrata, Cialo in 2, palla 3 e vai verso 1. Cialo in 1 e arriva in 2. Poi Francesco arriva a 4, se metti bene, se no un'altra volta blocco per Francesco. Va bene? Esce 2, ne esce 12.
So 7-all. It's actually 6-on-6, no exclusion. But Alessandro Campagna hopes could be useful for his team to go for timeout. 2.5 minutes before the end of the game. Fulvio, shot goes over the crossbar. So 1 goal apiece in the last quarter. Trajnovic. 30 shots by the Italians and only 20 by the Serbs, but both teams managed to find the back of the net 7 times. Much better shot efficiency by the Serbs. Filipovic. And Mandic with an action goal, and he takes the lead for Serbia. A surprise shot for Marco Del Lungo, could do nothing against that. And after 3 missed attempts, finally Dusan Mandic scores his first goal, and that could be decisive as well. 8-7 for Serbia. Goal number 14 for Dusan Mandic in the tournament. Top scorer of the Serbian team. And actually another Recco player. Di Fulvio. Ecenique. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And no foul on Bodegas. Serbia has the possession. And if they manage to score once again, I think it will be over for Italy. Filipovic. The last minute of the placement match. Filipovic. And the block by Di Fulvio. 51 seconds to go. An exclusion from the Serbian team. And the team timeout once again called by Alessandro Campagna.
Vediamo i due pallini centri sul pallone, Continuiamo con la profondità, la doppia profondità. Nel finale ci può essere che Teddy fa un contromovimento, però il palo deve assorbire i -2. Ok? Se non lo fa, Teddy, se c'hai la parità, per Francesco, va bene? Ostezza, sempre pronti, sempre pronti.
Facciamo rimanere in mente la seconda volta.
So just like Dejan Savic, the Serbian head coach, Alessandro Campagna is also a former legendary player, winning the Olympic Games in 1992 in Barcelona. Also the World Championship title in Rome in front of a home crowd 2 years later. And the European Championship title in '93. Now 6-5 for Italy, and a must-score situation for them. Di Fulvio. And a save by Pietlovic. And that means Serbia, they clinched the 5th place here. The last attempt came by Matteo Icardi. It was a great chance for Italy. Only save number 2 by Gojko Pietlovic, but that's a really important one. Now the clock runs down, and that's the end of the second placement match here today. So the title holder finishes 5th, and the world champion, the Italian team, finishes only in 6th place. That's a great encounter. And for the joy of the Serbian supporters, it's a tight victory, 8-7 for Serbia. Alessandro Campagna congratulates to Dejan Savic. Great job by the Serbs, but the Italians were so close. In the end, it was Icardi who had the chance to make an equalizer and to take this match to penalty shootout. But it was denied by Gojko Pietlovic, the Serbian goalkeeper. It's an interesting contest. It was 3-2 for Serbia after the first quarter. But Italy managed to win the second one by 4 goals to 1. Then 2-0 for Serbia in the third period, and 2-1 for them in the last one. So that's the last attempt by the Settebello. Really great chance for Icardi. And the vital save by Gojko Pietlovic. So after this save, it remained 8-7, and that turned to be the final.